the BP show, it's the BP show, it's the BP batting practice show with Joe and Thomas.
Happy Friday. Congratulations. You made it to the weekend.
Yay!
It's the BP show. He's Joe Vasile. I'm Thomas Cinzarella. We got a lot of plans going on this weekend. We got fireworks going on this weekend. Obviously tonight, tomorrow, Monday, 3 and 4 days. It's pretty fun.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom, fireworks going off. We're inside today. It is a scorcher outside. We got the AC going. Feels nice.
It is. It's kind of hot out there. The AQI was a little bit high this morning. It's been getting better, though, for anyone who's been monitoring that. Seems to be trending in the right direction, which is nice. Nothing that should threaten tonight's game. And so we are open for business and on as usual, and fireworks and baseball and America and apple pie.
Right.
No Chevrolet tonight, but everything else.
Yeah, we do.
Actually, we probably don't have apple pie either.
I don't think we do. We do have hot dogs, though. Always have
Close
that.
enough.
Dollar Dog Thursday was
Hot dog
yesterday.
pie.
And that could be something. I'll have to get you on my family recipe. It's a Kahlua pie. So it's a coffee, ice cream, and Heath bar, and it's kind of together. It's a frozen dessert. My mom just made one. I don't know.
It's like an ice cream cake?
It's like an ice cream type of cake with, the Italian lady fingers, of course, on the outside. So I feel like you know what I'm talking about.
I'm familiar. Familiar with Italian lady fingers, yes.
So
Like a tiramisu.
Oh, exactly. So it is quite the spectacle. I brought it to my college roommates throughout my 4 years, family, friends. Our family, I should say, brought it in for my friends for birthdays and stuff like that. It was a big hit. So maybe one time this year, I'll have some Kahlua pie
Sounds
on
delicious.
the show.
It sounds really good.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Sounds like a tiramisu ice cream with chocolate. What's not to like about all that?
Exactly. But the Renegades are looking to bounce back yesterday and unfortunately fell to the Wilmington Blue Rocks by a final score of 4-1. Let's get in the ball game. Roll those highlights from yesterday between the Nationals and the Yankees High A affiliates, in which it was the anticipated High A home debut for the Yankees' number 23 prospect and Brendan Beck, and he did not disappoint. Struck out 4 batters in the first 2 innings, including striking out the side in the second.
Yeah, and Beck was really good. Retired the first 8 batters he faced in yesterday's game before a walk to Cody Wilson, the number 9 hitter, and then that was the last one he faced. Went through the order one time. Scheduled to go a little bit shorter coming back from injury. Bailey Dees came in, though, after he came out. Got the last strikeout of the inning.
That's always nice when your bullpen can help you there with inherent runners left on. Obviously, just a man at first base, and there were 2 outs in the inning. But Billy Dees was great after that, too. 2 2/3 frames. Picked up a couple of strikeouts of his own, and it really was both defenses and pitching-wise really good to start. But first run of the ball game comes off the bat of the Nationals' number 2 prospect, Brady House's 3rd home run in the last 4 games for Wilmington since his promotion from Single-A Fredericksburg. And they had a great night of the plate yesterday, and well, they just kept on hitting too. In that 6th inning, Jeremy De La Rosa right back up the middle, and which then De La Rosa, one of the faster players in the Nationals organization, steals second base, picked up his 10th stolen base of the season, which set up a run-scoring opportunity.
Bouncing ball past the dive and into right center field. Just like that, 2-0 Wilmington. And unfortunately for the Renegades, that was all that Wilmington would need last night.
Indeed, the Renegades' lone run, just a sneak preview of that, came in this 6th inning. Cowles walks, hit and run. Cowles loses the helmet in the process. Seems like so many guys do. Comes all around from first to score. Rafael Flores, little airborne there for Ben Cowles. RBI single though for Rafael Flores. Keeps his long, lengthy on-base streak going. So they cut it to 2-1, and then 2 more coming in this 8th inning for Wilmington. A little blooper there from Brady House after leadoff double from Jared McKenzie. They made it 3-1 there, and then the last one being a ground out. Again, this is all against Carlos Gomez. Spencer Henson thought it was foul ball, but ends up staying fair allegedly, and makes it 4-1 Wilmington though.
Yeah, just kind of bad luck for Carlos Gomez last night on a couple of balls. Renegades put a little rally together in the bottom of the 9th inning. Alexander Vargas got on, but then Eduardo Torrealba strikes out to finish up the game. And that was all she wrote. 8th inning, Renegades had the tying run at the plate with nobody out, 1st and 2nd. Couldn't get the runs in the 9th, had the runner on base. But again, a little bit of a late rally. last couple of nights for the Renegades. They've both fallen a little bit short to the Blue Rocks, and you just kind of tip your cap to Wilmington pitching. That's been pretty good throughout the first half of the season, and now starting off the second half as well.
Yeah, Todd Peterson picks up his second save of the season, final inning in 2/3. Kyle Luckham, though, picks up the win, 5 2/3. Just fell short in that sixth inning and going 6 strong, which he went 6 shutout innings before in his first start against Hudson Valley. So the Renegades, though, you said, they have been a 6th, 7th, and 8th inning team this season. So just a few more hits going their way, which they had 10 hits 2 nights ago in the opener against Wilmington. Just looking for a little more offense here tonight. And previewing the pitching matchup between both sides, it'll be Joel Valdez getting the ball today. And Valdez, of course, his start in Brooklyn was a little bit of good and bad. Had the 7 strikeouts in 3 innings, but also the 5 walks. So looking to improve upon that mark as well.
Yeah, the command was a little bit off for Joel Valdez last time out. I think you can attribute some of that, though. The Renegades had to rearrange their starting rotation going into the Brooklyn series, and so Valdez was kind of just not lost, but caught up in the shuffle of that and had 9 days in between starts. And I think there was a little bit of that rust early on for him that kind of led to some of those numbers. But as he settled in, ended up pitching much better.
Yeah, that 3rd inning was his best inning for him in that outing. Goes against a new pitcher just promoted today from Single A Fredericksburg to High A Wilmington, the national system, Brian Caceres, 23-year-old out of Panama, making his High A debut today. Pitched this year in Fredericksburg, last year in Fredericksburg as well. So I'll have to see what we get out of both of them. Jake Bennett was slated to go today, but they did some reshuffling of their own, which Bennett is one of the top prospects in the national system. So we'll have to wait a day or so, and whenever Bennett will go for this Wilmington team.
Sure, and who knows, maybe he goes tonight as a piggybacker. We literally have no idea. We found out that Caceres was starting when we got the lineup, and it said that he was going to be the starter. So,
yeah, he still could go today.
TBD. We don't even know what number he's wearing yet.
We do not. We'll have to find out. Well, yeah, we're all set. We got all the graphics ready to go for Bennett, and yeah, he broke the news. I said, well, sorry, fellas, and Eric and Phil, scrap the graphic as well. But starting lineups as well, we'll get to those later in the process as well, as of course many people care about the Renegades Pick'em contest. But what's going on here at the ballpark tonight? It is
I don't know.
It is a little bit going on today. There's always a lot going on here at Heritage Financial Park for a Renegades game. It is Tyler's Amazing Balancing Act presented by Hannaford Supermarkets. Have you seen Tyler before?
Yeah, he was here last year. Seen him in 2021 as well. Guy balances literally anything. He balanced, listen to this. Tyler balanced, I saw this because I'm connected with him on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
He balanced his own baby 2 weeks ago. In the stroller, balanced it on his chin.
Where was this?
I don't know. Oh. Wherever he was 2 weeks ago, where his child was there. It was
That's incredible.
It was something. Yeah, it's amazing, you might even say. And he is, if you've never seen him, be prepared to be amazed. He does crowd work. Like, he will take something out of your pocket and just all right, here's your cell phone. And then here's your watch. Or a chair. He's got a giant ladder.
Maybe a kid.
He does a lot of good stuff. You know what? If you want to have this guy balance your baby on his chin in a stroller,
by all means, maybe sign a waiver before.
You can do it. He did it to his own kids, so clearly he feels like he can do it.
Yeah, he can literally balance that. I know we had him in Biloxi last year, and yeah, he'll go around and balance anything. And people had stacking beers, I think, on top and trying to have him balance that. So. Basically anything. Yeah,
he can balance he's like a human balance beam.
He is. I mean, you'll see tonight if you're watching it in the pregame right now. We don't want to spoil the show, but you'll be kind of amazed.
I mean, honestly. I don't know what he's bringing tonight, so I there's nothing I can do to spoil it.
That's true. We don't have any insider trading info.
We will all be in this together, of finding out what he's going to balance. I hope he brings the kid. I want to see him do that live. I really do. I hope he balances a kid today.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Someone offer up their kid.
I'll offer up you. He can balance you on that stool right there.
I mean, sure. Yeah, why not?
That might be a little too rickety.
This stool's been here at Heritage Financial Park for a while.
At least a couple of years.
Couple years.
Couple two tree.
I don't know. I might be outgrowing myself too, but we'll see. We'll have to ask him You said All in This Together. It sounded like a High School Musical song. I think from like the second or third High School Musical.
I think that was the first one.
That was the first. Yeah. All in This Together.
I think that was like the big song from the first one.
I feel like you're dropping TLC references again, like the other guys. You can't say creep and
I don't know what you're talking about.
But also going on, Fireworks Friday presented by Friendly Auto Group. Is Tom Morell stopping by this week?
He is.
He is. Okay, we missed him last homestand. So.
We did. We missed Tom. We like Tom.
Yeah.
Tom, hi.
Always got to check out what he's got parked outside here in the concourse as well. So
probably a Honda and an Acura, or maybe just a Honda or just an Acura.
Yeah, you have to check it out for yourself. Always behind home play on the concourse as well. But first, let's check out some of Tyler's amazing act as well. Take a look.
Grant Richardson and Kyle Battle last year, helping him out here at the ballpark. That was all highlights from his performance here last year. I mean, you gotta, it's great.
They may have to help out again.
The seal of approval.
The seal of approval.
Tyler's amazing balancing act gets to the seal of approval.
Does this also get the seal of approval as well? The immaculate grid.
Yeah, I'm a big immaculate gridder.
Okay. For those who don't know what the immaculate grid is, you go online. I think it's immaculategrid.com. Basically, it's a 9x9. We can show you. Let me get a little quick for you. I made my own today because they update them every single day. I know Joe and I do them basically every single day online. So there's the one if you're watching online right now. So that's what it looks like. It's a little 9x9 grid. Has teams, obviously the National Baseball Hall of Fame, so it means they're a Hall of Famer. The Cy Young Award, bottom left. So we'll have sometimes 40 home run plus seasons, et cetera, et cetera. Basically, you have to pick a player in the grid that played, for example, top left, the Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians, or obviously just Cleveland and their prior name as well. So then you keep moving down, Phillies and Guardians, et cetera, et cetera. So I made one for you, Joe. Obviously, everybody at home, you can fill out. You only get 9 guesses. So if you wanted to take a crack, I feel like you'll get all 9 of these. I feel like you're pretty good, and I do have Baseball Reference up as well, just to double check. I know probably some off the top of my head, because I was had to think of them. I was going online. There's actually a great on Baseball Reference. You can look up, obviously, each player, but there's a section where you can click franchises. So, for example, I could go Yankees, Cleveland, and then it'll show me all the players who ever played. So I don't want to choose some like random newer organization that has only 1 or 2 players you might know. So I feel like these are pretty good. You got a couple of them. I got a pen for you as well.
All right. So New York Yankees and Cleveland Guardians. Do I get like points for going super rare?
Sure, we can give you. I guess I'll be the judge of that then. How super rare? Double or triple points? Because they do that, but obviously, again, you can go on.
Because the way I like to do it is to try to go as obscure as possible.
Yeah, let's go as obscure as possible.
Like today, you know what? If you play and you haven't played already, sorry.
You're too late. You got to do it. They open
today
at midnight.
There was a Tampa Bay Rays and Toronto Blue Jays crossover, and I went with Steve Traxel, who spent like half a year with both. Out of a 15-year career, he pitched half a season for both of those teams. But it was right before he came to the Mets, and so that is just a piece of information that's been burned into my mind since I was like 9 years old.
You're like, I know. Do you want to know why I picked for that one? Deontay Navarro.
There you go. Former Yankees minor leaguer.
I was an avid Blue Jays fan. I was a family friend who was teammates with Serge, and so I had Drew Hutchison for the Phillies then.
Drew Hutchison, former Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Rider. Right?
I just looked him up too. He's only 32. Yeah. He's in AAA. He's in Lehigh Valley now.
Oh, I'm aware.
You're aware?
I'm aware that
okay.
Drew Hutchison is still
then Dano Norris was my one for the Tigers and the Blue Jays. Obviously, he was traded. So
let's get down to business.
Yeah, let's.
Yankees, Guardians.
Yeah.
Phillies, Guardians. Phillies Hall of Fame or Guardians Hall of Fame. Cardinals, Yankees. Phillies, Cardinals. Cardinals Hall of Fame. Cy Young Yankees, Cy Young Phillies, and Hall of Fame
And a Cy Young award.
Okay, I'm gonna go with my most obscure answer that I'm gonna get here.
Okay.
And try to get that one out of the way first. St. Louis and the Yankees. I'm gonna say for that one. Oh gosh, who would be a good dude there? Did he pitch for St. Louis though? Because that'd be a good one. I don't know if he pitched for St. Louis though. I want to say he did, but I'm just not confident enough to say that. I mean, Yankees Guardians is an easy one. Like CC Sabathia is an easy answer for that. I want to go harder than CC Sabathia. Actually, I know who I'm going to say for Yankees and Guardians.
Who's that?
Travis Hafner.
Travis Hafner, that's a good one. You could Greg Allen as well, I believe, right?
Yes. There's a lot, but I'm going to go
just
with Travis
fact check
Hafner.
the folks at home. So, check mark for Joe.
Travis Hafner, I believe, was
Indeed.
a Yankee.
He was 2013.
2013.
His 1 year. Yeah. Spent
right,
10 years in Cleveland, one with Texas and one with New York. So
Phillies and Guardians.
Yeah. There's a pretty obvious one, too, that you could choose. Another pitcher.
Cliff Lee is a very easy answer. I am going to say Phillies and Guardians. Jim Thomey's another.
That's
kind of
another one that
easy
comes to mind. Yep.
There's going to be another good one, though. I'm going to go Jim Thome. No. Oh, okay. I'll go Jim Thome.
Yeah, why not?
I know, like Carlos Carrasco's another.
Oh, another good one, yeah.
Because now Guardians Hall of Fame, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of former Cleveland ball players in the Hall of Fame. I'm going to say, gosh, I don't know if Larry Doby's in the Hall or not. He should be if he isn't.
Want me to look and
I'm
tell you?
just not. No,
Okay.
don't tell me. Bob Feller.
By the way, Larry Doby is in the Hall of Fame. So
Good. He should be.
Yeah.
We should be celebrating Larry Doby Day across all baseball.
He was
in a few
Veterans
days.
Committee in 1998.
Yep. Good. Larry Doby, great man, great ball player. All right, so top row, Travis Hafner, Jim Thome, Bob Feller.
Good 3 for 3.
Let's go down to the second row. Cardinals, Yankees.
I got to go in for you there, but you go.
Cardinals, Yankees, Tino Martinez.
Okay. You know who popped up to my mind first? Lance Berkman.
That's a good one. I'm not going nearly deep on enough on this, by the way.
Well, that's to say, we could do a macro grid every single day if you really want it.
Yeah.
My God.
So, and I just want to check and make sure the Cy Young Award and the team, that can just be like they won a Cy Young at any point in their career. Not
That's
with that
correct.
Team,
not
sure.
with that team.
Phillies, Cardinals. I mean, there's a lot. There's Steve Carlton is a big one. So I'm going to say Steve Carlton.
Steve fits a lot of these boxes as well.
He does. He fits Cardinals Hall of Fame. He fits the Cy Young ones. He fits Cy Young Hall of Fame. Cardinals Hall of Fame. Stan Musial.
Good one.
No shortage there either.
Yes, Cardinals storied program history.
Yankees Cy Young Award. Now we're going to dip a little deeper here.
Okay.
Jack McDowell.
Okay.
I believe 93 AL Cy Young Award or 92 with Chicago, and then the Yankees got him right after that.
Jack McDowell, Cy Young, yes. In 93, pitched 94 with the White Sox as well, then the Yankees in 95.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Jack McDowell was pitching in the Edgar Martinez double game in Seattle, in the wild card game in 95. It was Jack McDowell.
Didn't know that.
They also got rid of the facial hair policy for him for a little bit and then brought it back. Okay. We're going to skip. We're going to go Cy Young Award and Hall of Fame.
Sounds good.
I'm going to say Tom Seaver.
Good one. Met great.
Okay. I've been saving Philly's Cy Young Award because it's probably going to be my deepest pull. I'm just not entirely sure if this person won the Cy Young or not. I know this guy won an MVP.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he won the MVP and the Cy Young in the same year. If he didn't win the Cy Young, I don't understand how he wins the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Willie Hernandez.
Willie Hernandez.
Would have been 84 with the Tigers. I think that he was Cy Young and
Cy
MVP
Young,
the same year.
yes.
And he was traded over from Philadelphia right before that season.
Yeah, 83 with the Phillies, 84, 1.92 ERA, and 80 games out of the bullpen.
A Cy Young and an MVP as a reliever.
32 saves, yeah. 112 strikeouts, 140 in the third innings.
So yeah, Willie Hernandez
walks.
is the deep way that I go.
Yeah, well, the check is that's pretty good. I would not have known that one. Obviously, Roy Halladay comes to mind for many. I believe Lee won a Cy Young as well.
At some point, yeah. There was another guy.
Obviously, Steve Carlton.
The Phillies had an MVP as a relief pitcher in like 1950 named Jim Constanti. Konstanty. But I think that was before the Cy Young Award was a thing.
Ah, I got you.
I know
yeah.
Willie Hernandez and Jim Constanti off the top of my head because they are like 2 of 4 guys ever who have won an MVP and never received an MVP vote in any other year of their career.
Yeah, he won the MVP, was one-time All-Star 1950, and that was it. Played for the Yankees in 54 and 56 as well.
Yeah.
54, 55, and 56.
Yeah, it's the things you learn doing a podcast. But yeah, so that's my immaculate grid,
nicely
9
done.
for 9. Top left to bottom right, we go Travis Hafner, Jim Thome, Bob Feller. Middle row, Tino Martinez, Steve Carlton, Stan Musial.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom row, Jack McDowell, Willie Hernandez, and Tom Seaver. Oh, one of these things is not like the other.
You know what? For maybe I don't know about Tabar or something like that. I may have you do one, but maybe next series, South Atlantic League version or a New York Penn League version. We could go so many different angles on this. You put old teams and see if you know somebody.
This guy played for the Batavia Muck Dogs.
The Queens, today.
The Queens Kings.
The Queens Kings. I just found out about them today. I just wanted a deep dive.
Those
I didn't know about
wow.
the 2000 Queens Kings. I was only 1 year old, sadly.
Yeah, they were temporarily playing there after whatever team it was.
They moved from they were the Blue Jays. They moved from Canada or Ontario down to and then they became the Cyclones.
That's right.
So the more you know, learn something new every day. That's what I learned today.
They played at St. John's baseball stadium, Jack Kaiser Field.
Jack Kaiser Field, former athletic director of St. John's.
See,
do you know my Big East history as well? But do you know your history for that? For the Immaculate Grid?
God,
so
honestly, a New York Penn League one might be
out of your reach.
That might be really, really.
Well,
that is some. If I nail that is some real sicko stuff.
Well, the Queens Kings, as I wanted the wicked. Alex Rios played for them, former Toronto Blue Jay, of course. Yeah, I think Vernon Wells suited up for them, and in their one season, I was like, wow, that must have been granted. If they were even at the same time, like that was a pretty talented team then. Wells and him were pretty good. So for the course of 2 years, so maybe be on the lookout, folks at home. We'll try to stump you. I hope that was fun for you. But again, you want to try every single day. Just go online, Immaculate Grid, test your baseball knowledge out. But Renegades pick and contest time. Final segment of the BP show. Of course, everybody waits for this one because you have a chance to win 2 free tickets to Renegades home game this season. How do you play? You got to beat both Joe and myself. You pick 3 players, position players on the Renegades roster, and beat Joe and myself. Results from yesterday. There's a scoring system again for those who have not played. Home runs are massive. All the Renegades haven't hit one in this series so far. House hit one yesterday for Wilmington. They had a couple of on Wednesday night. I was going to say Tuesday night, but we didn't start the series until Wednesday. So yesterday I defeated Joe 12-4, which means one thing and one thing only. Joe owes me a steak dinner.
Yeah, we'll see. Next time.
Yeah. Next homestand or next road trip, something like that. Yeah. But again, Joe and I, we have a little bet between ourselves. We do mini. It was a mini series today because we do month by month. Joe and I, we tied in April. I bought Joe a steak dinner here on the BP show in May. He won the first series in June.
I got to buy you one now.
Yeah.
So that's how it's going to be.
Joe won the first series in June. I won the second. Then these first 3 games of the series, I won. How did everybody do at home, though? Unfortunately, no winners today. I had 12 points. A couple players just fell short, so try again.
What do you mean no? Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah, Tom.
Just short, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, Alexander Vargas, man of the hour. A couple base hits yesterday. He was the leader in the clubhouse, as you like to say. So again, could try. Comment below on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching. 3 position players, Renegades, and beat both Joe and myself, and you have a chance to win 2 free tickets to Renegades home game this season. And first pitch night, 7:05. Fireworks after the game presented by Friendly Auto Group. Also amazing Tyler's Balancing presented by Hannaford Supermarkets. Tomorrow we got fireworks. Monday we have fireworks. Family Fun Day Sunday, but presented by Mosquito Joe. So
no fireworks there.
No fireworks, but you get to run the bases. Kids
Sunday, Fun Day, dogs.
Yeah.
What's not
Bring
to
the
like?
family out. That's a 2:05 first pitch, 6:05 tomorrow. And then back to 6:05 on Monday for only Monday game of the year.
Yep, Zach Messenger tomorrow. Should be fun. Then Juan Corella Sunday, Drew Thorpe Monday. I mean, the pitching has been great.
Ooh.
Joel Valdez tonight.
Yep.
I mean, it's going to be a great weekend of pitching, as it normally is when the Renegades take the field. I mean, that's not anything out of the usual. But, a couple of new guys in the lineup, and we'll see how this team does trying to break the losing streak they're on right now. And, I know that it's especially for people who watch this show regularly, and who watch or listen or attend Renegades games in person regularly, it's been a tough couple games, and you know that. But I get a feeling tonight's the night that they break out of their shell. They put up like 10, 12 runs, something like that,
I
and
like
just
to see it, yeah.
put up a big number, come away with a win, stop the streak, and
takes one game. That's it.
Get the ball rolling in the right direction once again.
I feel it. You got to believe, everybody. Got to believe. And we believe here on the BP Show, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Again, first pitch tomorrow at 6:05, so BP Show at 4:05 p.m. He's Joe Facile. I'm Thomas Cinderella. First pitch, 7:05 tonight. We'll see you there on the broadcast, whether on the Bat Live app or Z93. But thanks for watching. This is the BP Show.
It's the BP Show. It's the BP Show. It's the BP batting practice show with Joe and Thomas.